Hey y'all, I'm gonna replace the video that I just recorded with this one using a different screencasting software. For whatever reason, it's giving me trouble. So Arc is anyway recording videos. So the sound didn't come in right on that prior one. Basically, what it was this Excel data was problematic for you this week because if you look at the original data, all these numbers were left justified. So if you look at it, all these numbers are on the left hand side of the cell, and that means that they weren't formatted as numbers. So Excel wasn't actually reading them correctly. The way Excel works, see how the text data is formatted on the left-hand side of a cell, and the numbers are on the right. That's the way it's supposed to be. When I gave you the data and I didn't notice this, the numbers and everything was on the left-hand side. So I've reformatted it and I've created a new Google Sheets file as well as Excel file. And so now you should be able to pick up and follow the instructions just as provided, given what's here in the announcements. And I'm going to go and probably change the links in the course as well. The bottom line is that I still want you to do this. I'm going to extend the deadline for a week, so it'll be due at the end of the week 7 material, and I'll include it as part of week 7. In fact, I'll probably just move it to week 7, just to make that clear. Bottom line is, you've got to create some graphs, and this is an important skill. So I want you to do it. But I've created some for you, including the ice age, gas age graph, and so forth. Like this one here, for instance. This is the gas age in CO2, and then here's the data itself. Here's the ages versus depth, and so I'm going to ask you. It asks you why you have these changes in slope from here, and then it gets steeper, and it gets even more steep there. And then ice age versus temperature, and so forth. I've gone ahead and created axis titles and everything for these first 3 graphs. I think it's through task 2 or 3. And I've calculated the temperatures for you already, the temperature anomaly, which is right over here in column D. So I've given you a new fresh head start on this activity. Again, also downloaded the same version into Excel. So it's all there in the announcement. So give it another whirl. All right. Some of you are less experienced with Excel than others, and I know this can be frustrating, but I know you can do it. So it's important because this data is actually really critical. And looking at the current climate situation in the context of the last couple 100,000 years is really useful. And then comparing that to what's happened in the Earth's past, particularly the Paleocene, Eocene, thermal maximum, is also very useful. So, I want you to think about these things as you're working through the Vostok data. But again, ask questions. If you have any questions, let me know. But use these new files to see if you can make some headway now. All right. I apologize again for the mishap here, but it happened. What can I do? And then I went away for a week to camp, which was great. Hot and sweaty, but great. But let's see if we can get back on track and finish out the last few weeks. Great. I'll talk to you later.